welcome to the newsroom. I am Oyin Adekunle. President Muhammadu Buhari is scheduled to address the 76th session of the high-level general debate of the United Nations General Assembly at the UN headquarters in New York next week. Buhari will deliver his address around 2 p.m. Nigerian time to other world leaders during the morning session on the fourth day. Leaders from more than 80 countries would speak in person at the assembly, while other world leaders would speak through pre-recorded video messages. The 76th session of the General Assembly opened on Tuesday, September 14th, with the inauguration of a new president, Abdullah Sahid of Maldives. The Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a bill on the prohibition of open grazing in the state. The bill was passed after it was read for a third time on the floor of the House during plenary, presided over by the Speaker Anie Kanbasi, who then directed the clerk of the House to transmit the same to the governor for assent. So far, only about 7 states have complied with the decision to enact the anti-grazing law as directed by the 17 southern states governors at the Asaba Declaration in May this year. Over 100 people have died of cholera across the 25 local councils in Niger State from April till date. The State Commissioner for Health and Hospital Services, Mohammed Makonsidi, disclosed this during an interview with journalists in Mina, the state capital. Makonsidi said the rate of open defecation and waste disposal attitude of citizens, especially the rural dwellers, is responsible for the outbreak. He advised those infected to seek medical services from the public health services in their communities immediately symptoms occur. And the Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Ghebreyesus, says out of the 5.7 billion doses of the coronavirus vaccines administered around the world so far, only 2% have been in Africa. He added that only 2 countries in Africa have reached the 40% vaccination target, which is the lowest of any continent. Also, the African Union Special Envoy for COVID-19 strife, Masiyiwa, accused vaccine manufacturers of denying African countries a fair chance to buy them, as he appealed to manufacturing countries, particularly India, to lift export restrictions on vaccines and their components. And Governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, has said he is not in support of Lagos, Rivers and other states in their bid to collect value-added tax, VAT. Umahi, who spoke during a state dinner organized in honor of Nigerian ambassadors to the Republic of Benin, Buratai, said Ebonyi would continue to stick up for VAT collection by the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, and its subsequent distribution among the 36 states of the Federation, adding that he believes true federalism should be an administrative restructuring. Apart from Ebonyi, Gombe State government has also called on Lagos and Rivers states to reconsider their resolution on the collection of value-added tax in their states. The United States says it will withhold $130 million worth of military aid to Egypt until the government of President Abdel Sisi ends the persecution of rights and civil society organizations in the country. The decision by the U.S. State Department is an apparent compromise amid calls from democratic legislators and rights observers for the administration of President Joe Biden to make good on its promise to have a human rights-leading foreign policy and to curtail a portion of the $1.3 billion in security aid the United States annually provides to Egypt, a country it considers a key ally in the Middle East and North Africa. And in sports, Enyimba Football Club have announced the appointment of Finidi George as its new head coach. The former Ajax and Real Betis winger, who replaces Fatai Osho, has joined the 8-time Nigerian champions on a 2-year contract. George made 62 appearances for the Super Eagles in an illustrious playing career that lasted up to 15 years. He was also a key member of the era that won the African Cup of Nations in 1994 and represented the country at 2 FIFA World Cups in 1994 and 1998 editions. And that's the latest update on the newsroom at this time. Do join us again at the top of the hour for more. Thank you for watching.